At the end of the 8th chapter, Krishna told Arjuna to be a yogi. And he said, yogi is greater than who reads Vedas, who does yajna, who does tapas, and other things. After saying that, we come to the new chapter where Krishna wants to tell Arjuna, the king of all knowledge and also the secret of all knowledge, secret of all secrets. Because Arjuna, he says, not jealous of me. And knowing these two secrets, Rajavidya, Rajaguhya, that's what he calls, we will be going out from Ashubha. No Ashubha will come in your life after knowing this. That is what Krishna promises Arjuna. And what he teaches in this chapter, he said, is Pavitra and also great and easy to practice. Anybody who is very serious can do it. But a man who doesn't have Shraddha, in the knowledge that I have been giving in this chapter, will not reach me. He will be going round and round in the world, birth after birth. That is, he will be in the chakra of birth and rebirths. And he gives the secret of what he wants to say in the coming shlokas. Entire universe is pervaded by me. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagad avyakta murtina. Unseen I have been pervading the entire universe. All living beings are created by me. They are my own expression. But the living beings are not in me. He seems to be telling something that we cannot understand. I am in them, they are not in me. What he means is, when we are not aware of that there is a cosmic consciousness, he is not in us. That's the simple thing that we can understand about his saying, Nachaham teshu avastita, matsani sarobhutani nachaham teshu avastita. I am in every living being, but they are not in me. That is to be understood in a greater concept of the capacity of the cosmic consciousness. This is his Yoga Maishwara, he says, possible only for him. And he gives an example how he is everywhere of the wind. We see the wind blowing very fast sometimes, but still the area in which it has blown, there also is the wind. In the same manner, every living being is in me, but I am not in them. And it is his Prakriti which becomes living beings. In the beginning of the cycle, all are created by his Prakriti, and in the Pralaya, as he said in the 8th chapter, we all dissolve back into the Pralaya in the seed form. So he goes on creating this again and again, this world. Being equally active in this world, Krishna says, I am not bound my karma. That is, I am not attached to my karma. I am as if indifferent I have been doing it. That is what he has said to Arjuna also, to do the karma without attachment. And he says, in my presidentship, the entire universe begins. Mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. And therefore, the world is moving. Only jnanis can understand this. Mudas do not. Avajananti mam muda manushim tanumashritam, he says. The mudas do not know this secret of mine. They think God is like us also in a human form, not beyond that. But that is not the truth, Krishna says. Such people will live with wasteful desires and wasteful actions, and their nature is the demonic nature, Rakshasi, he says, Asura nature people. They will never understand what the cosmic consciousness, the power of cosmic consciousness is. Those who come to me definitely get back to me, completing the cycle of birth and death. And he says, such people who are devoted to me will remember me always, do all activities for my sake, surrender to that cosmic consciousness. They will pray that cosmic consciousness all the time. As he said in the 8th chapter, Ma Manusmara Yuddhacha. Remember me and fight the battle. When they do that, like that, they will be able to understand me and come to me. And continuing, he says, he is everything, once again, as he said in the 4th chapter, 24th shloka, Brahmarpanam, Brahmavihi, Brahmagno, Brahmanahutam, Brahmaiva tena gantavyam, Brahma karma samadhinam, Ahankraturham megna swadaham ahamoshadam, Mantroham ahamevajyam ahamagni rahamhutam. I am everything. I am the yajna. I am the worship. I am the food offered in yajna. And I am food itself. And I am the mantra. Ultimate result is get to me. That is, he says again, everything is me. To make it more clear, he says, Pitahamasya Jagataha. I am the father of the entire universe. The first thing to be born, that is unborn. Mata Data Pitamaha. I am the father, mother, and great grandfather of the entire creation. Not only that, he says, I am Omkara. I am Rigveda, Yajurveda, and Samveda. I am the ultimate goal to be reached. I am the creator, maintainer, and destroyer of the entire universe. I am seed in every living being. And saying so, he says, I am the giver of the rain and also the withholder. I am not only immortal, I am also the death. Amritam chaiva mrityasya. Death is also me, immortality is also me, and Sat is also me, and Asat is also me, Krishna says. Having said that, he says, those who do the karma with a desire, do many yajnas with the mantras that are said in yogas, so that they want to go to the heaven, Surendra Loka, he says. Krishna doesn't say if they do that, they don't reach Devaloka. He says, these people, good people, who drink Somarasa, who are without any evils left in them, do different yajnas, and then ask for the Swarga. Krishna says they will go to Swarga after that. They can stay there as long as their punya remains with them. When that is over, they will have to come back to earth to complete the cycle of birth and death. One of the greatest shloka, Shine Punye Martyalokam Vishanti, he says. When your punya comes to an end, you will have to be born again. But these people who do Homa, Yajna and other things do not understand Krishna says. They go on doing it. When they are born again, they again try to collect things and do Yajna and go to Swarga. They will not understand what is beyond this Swarga. But Krishna gives us a very interesting way how to get liberation. One of the greatest assurance Krishna gives us in Bhagavad Gita is the 22nd shloka of 9th chapter. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana pariyupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam mohamyam. Those who remember me, think of me and do every work that they are to do, such committed people, I will look after their yoga and kshema. Earning and the maintenance is my responsibility, Krishna says. Immediately saying this, Krishna also tells us what would happen to the other devotees of other gods. Krishna says, those who worship other gods will also come to me, no doubt in it, but they do not know that I am the highest spirit that is maintaining and destroying and creating the worlds. Whatever, we have got an interesting saying, Sarva Deva Namaskaraha Keshavam Pratigacchati. That is, whatever one does ultimately reaches him. I am the receiver of all the yajnas done on earth. Yajna must bring us to the memory of the 4th chapter. Dravya yajna, tapo yajna, yoga yajna, tatapare. All good work that you are going to do is yajna. Ultimately, Arjuna fighting a war, according to Krishna, it is a yajna to establish dharma. So, aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prapravita. I am the receiver of yajna, every yajna, and also the Prabhu, the king of receiving them. Those who do not know me will have to be born and reborn in this world. Krishna says, whatever we pray for, we get. Those who want to go to Devas will go to Devas. Those who only worship their forefathers and they go to Pitarloka. Those who worship Bhuta, Preta, etc. will be ultimately reaching them. Those who worship me will ultimately come to me. That is the assurance given by Krishna once again. After saying that, Krishna in this chapter gives us the highest puja that a man can do. One of the greatest shlokas from Bhagavad Gita to each one of us, Patram pushpam palam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadam bhakti upartam ashnami pretatmanaha. 2 leaves of some sacred plant, say tulsi, durva and so on. 1 or 2 flowers. Fruit if you have 1 or 2. And water. If you give to me with devotion, I will definitely take it and eat it. That is the promise made by Krishna. He says, in the 10th chapter, he said, Yajnanam japa yajnosmi. Highest yajna is japa yajna, he had told. And here he says, the simplest of puja is this. Do it, I am with you, he says. Continuing the Same trend. He says, whatever you do, whatever you offer in Homa, whatever action you do, whatever meditation you do, you put them all at my feet. Tat Kurusha Madarpanam, he says. What would happen if we give back what all we have done to Krishna? We will be relieved from Shubha and Shubha Phalas, he says. We will be out of good and bad results. Whatever we have done, we have offered at the feet of God. As he said in the earlier, as an Yagnashishta, we eat the prasada, whatever given later. By doing so, we will be not bound by our karma. Karma bandhana will not be there for us. And Krishna says, anybody who is doing this will come to me. Mimukto mam upaishyasi. Having liberated, such people come to me. Continuing, Krishna says, every living being is equal in my eyes. No one is superior to me. No one is inferior to me. I look at all my creation with equal. But there is a difference. He who remembers me will also be remembered by me every time. Ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mayite teshu chapyam. He says, he who remembers me with devotion, I will also remember forever. And Krishna continuing says, even the man who is an evildoer, a durachari, if he can think of me and come to me and surrender to me, consider him as a good man. He has changed his direction of living. And he says, that man will become a dharmatma in a few days, and he will also get eternal shanti, eternal peace of mind. Shashvat chantim nigacchati. And the greatest assurance, once again, Krishna has given to every reader of Bhagavad Gita is, Kaunteya pratijanimi name bhakta pranashyati. I swear, Arjuna, my devotee will never be left. I will look after them. Name bhakta pranashyati is one of the greatest assurance that Krishna gives to Arjuna and to all readers of Bhagavad Gita. Even at the time of Krishna, there was a concept of superiority, inferiority among the people. They considered Striya, Vaishya, Shudra are inferiors. They don't come to God at all. But Krishna says against that, anybody who worships me, Striyo, Vaishya, Tata, Shudra, Tepi Yati Param Gati. They will also come to me and they will also get liberated. Only place where Krishna says, anybody willing to come to me can come without caste, creed, culture, and so on. After saying so, Krishna tells, Arjuna, you are a Kshatriya. Kshatriya and Brahmana are intellectual people and the people who are on the power. When you are Brahmana or Kshatriya, having come to this loka, which is temporary, why don't you remember me? Anityam asukam lokam imam prapya pajasmo. Having come here, remember me so that you will be liberated. At the end of the chapter 9, he beautifully tells, Man manabho madbhaktaha madhyaji mam namaskuru mamai vaishyasi sat yuktaivam atmanam matparayana. Commit your mind to me, man manabhava, devoted to me, mad bhakto bhava. Madhyajimam namaskuru. Surrender to me, as Arjuna did in the seventh sloka of second chapter. If you do so, you will come to Mame Vaishyasi Yuktaivam. It is perfectly nice that you get to me, Matparayana. If you remember me, you will definitely come to me at the end. With this, the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which is called Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga, comes to a close. Thank you for listening.